For a long time, humans believed that our story began suddenly, fully formed, as if we appeared almost overnight. But science tells a very different story, a story that stretches back millions of years, filled with gradual change, adaptation, and survival. To understand who we are today, we must first understand who came before us. The first human species did not look like modern humans. They did not build cities or speak languages as we do now. They lived in a world shaped entirely by nature, where survival depended on constant adaptation. Our story begins in Africa, more than 6 million years ago. At that time, Earth's climate was changing. Dense forests were shrinking and open grasslands were spreading. Some ancient primates were forced to adapt to this new environment, spending more time on the ground than in the tree. Among them were our earliest ancestors. These early beings were not yet human, but they were no longer typical ape. They walked differently. Their teeth began to change. Their bodies slowly adapted to life on L. And one of the most important developments was walking upright. GHD, standing on 2 legs may seem simple, but it was revolution. Airy, it freed the hands, allowing these early ancestors to carry food, protect their young, and interact with their environment in new W. Eyes. This change laid the foundation for human. ITY, around 4 million years ago, a group known as Australopithecines. Red. They are among the earliest creatures considered part of the human family. They walked upright but still had small brains and long arms, showing that evolution happens gradually, not instant. TOY. They lived in small groups, foraged for food, and survived predators through cooperation. Ion. But they were not yet who. Man. The true shift toward humanity happened. Around 2.5 million years ago, something extraordinary occurred. A new species emerged that would change the course of evolution for Ver. This species is considered the first true human. Unlike earlier ancestors, this species began to make and use stone tools deliberate. LY. These tools were not random. They were shaped, planned, and ruled. Said, tool-making required foresight, coordination, and learn. ING. This marked a turning point. With tools, early humans could cut meat, break bones for nutrients, and process food more efficient. LY. This increased calorie intake supported brain growth, which in turn allowed for more complex behavior. IR. This feedback loop drove human evolution forward. These early humans lived simple lives, but they were no longer passive survivo. RS. They actively shaped their environment. They scavenged, hunted small animals, and shared food within their groups. Social bond became stronger and cooperation became essent. Life was still harsh. Disease, injury, and predators were constant threats. Most individuals did not live longly. VS. But those who survived passed on traits that favored intelligence, adaptability, and cooperation. Ion. Over time, the human lineage continued to bra. NCH. Some species disappeared. Others evolved further. The first human species did not directly become modern Huma. NS. Instead, it was part of a larger evolutionary tree, with many branches that explored different paths. Evolution does not aim for perfect. Ion. It ends. Some paths succeed for a time. Others end. What made early humans unique was not strength or speed. It was flexibility. They adapted to changing climates. They learned from expiry. NC. They passed knowledge across gene rat. Ions. This ability to learn and adapt is the true hallmark of Huma. 90. As thousands of generations passed, later human species developed larger brains, better tools, and more advanced social structure. Res. Fire would eventually be controlled. Language would begin to emerge. Culture would take root. But none of that would have been possible without the first human SPE. Cs. They were the bridge between what we were and what we would become. Understanding the first human species reminds us that humanity is not a finished product. We are the result of millions of years of small changes, shaped by environment, chance, and survival. We did not arrive suddenly. We became, and that process is still ongoing. The story of the first humans is not just about the distant past. It is about the foundation of everything we are today. When we look back at them, we are not looking at strangers. We are looking at ourselves. At the very beginning of the human journey,